Imagine you're standing at the base of a towering mountain. Your ultimate goal, perched at its peak. The sheer height is daunting, leaving you frozen in place. But what if I told you there's a secret path? One that doesn't require superhuman leaps or exhausting sprints, but instead a series of tiny, almost imperceptible steps. This is the power of micro-habits, and they're about to change everything. You see, we've been conditioned to believe that success demands grand gestures and Herculean effort. But the truth, it's the whisper-quiet actions, repeated day after day, that silently build the foundation of extraordinary achievement. Think of it like this. A single snowflake is delicate, barely noticeable, but pile enough of them together, and you've got an unstoppable avalanche. That's the snowball effect in action. Those seemingly insignificant choices you make each day. Waking up 10 minutes earlier, reading one page of a book, or doing just 5 push-ups. They're not just drops in the bucket. They're the seeds of massive change. And here's the kicker. There's no better time to start than right now. As we settle back into our routines, we have a golden opportunity to weave these micro-habits into the fabric of our daily lives. But, get Italiano, the thought of overhauling your entire existence is overwhelming. That's why we're ditching the all-or-nothing mentality. Forget about motivation. It's as fickle as the weather. Instead, we're going to focus on consistency over intensity. Picture this. You have a choice between cramming an exhausting 8-hour work sprint once a week or dedicating just 5 focused minutes every single day. Which do you think will yield better results in the long run? It's the daily dedication that wins, hands down. Those tiny pockets of effort compound, creating their own momentum without relying on fleeting bursts of willpower. So, how do we get started? Let's lay the foundation with your first micro-habits. The key is to start small. Painfully small. We're talking you'd almost be embarrassed to tell someone small. Choose no more than 3 to begin with. Any more, and you risk overwhelming yourself before you even start. Here's a pro tip. Use the anchor habit technique. Attach your new micro-habit to an existing, rock-solid part of your routine. Do you always brush your teeth in the morning? Great! Now, right after you rinse, do 1 push-up. Just 1. It sounds ridiculous, but that's the point. It's so easy, you can't possibly talk yourself out of it. And don't forget to celebrate those tiny victories. Give yourself a mental high five, a little fist pump, anything that creates a spark of joy. This immediate gratification reinforces the positive behavior, making it more likely to stick. As these micro-habits take root, you'll find yourself naturally wanting to do more. That's when we introduce the stacking method. Once your single push-up feels effortless, add another, then another. Before you know it, you're knocking out a set of 10 without breaking a sweat. But here's the real secret to long-term success. Flexibility. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, and rigid systems crumble under pressure. The beauty of micro-habits is their adaptability. Can't do your usual 5-minute meditation? Even 30 seconds of deep breathing counts. The goal is progress, not perfection. As the weeks turn into months, you'll start noticing subtle shifts. Maybe you're sleeping better, feeling more focused, or tackling tasks with newfound energy. This is where tracking your progress becomes crucial. It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple wall calendar with a checkmark for each day you complete your micro-habits works wonders. Those visual cues become a powerful motivator, a tangible reminder of your growing streak. But let's be real. There will be days when motivation wanes, the initial excitement fades, and you find yourself in what Seth Godin calls the dip. This is where most people give up, but not you, because you've built a system of tiny, manageable actions. Getting back on track is as simple as completing that 1 push-up or reading that single page. Remember, your future self is counting on you. Every micro-habit you cultivate today is a gift to the person you'll become tomorrow, next month, next year. It's like planting seeds in a garden. You might not see results immediately, but with consistent care, you're creating a lush oasis of achievement. Imagine waking up a year from now, looking back at the seemingly insignificant choices you made each day. That extra vegetable with dinner, those few minutes of stretching, the gratitude journal entry before bed. They've silently transformed into vibrant health, improved flexibility, and a more positive outlook on life. This is the true power of microhabits. They don't demand Herculean willpower or drastic life upheavals. Instead, they work with the grain of your existing routines, gently nudging you towards your goals. It's not about massive overhauls, but the quiet accumulation of small, positive choices. So, as you stand at the base of that mountain, your dreams glimmering at the summit, take a deep breath. The path to the top isn't a vertical climb. It's a series of gentle swings. Each microhabit is a step forward, no matter how small it may seem in the moment. Start today. Choose one tiny action that aligns with your bigger goals. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or spending 2 minutes tidying your workspace before you leave for the day. Whatever it is, commit to it with the knowledge that you're setting a powerful chain reaction in motion. The beauty of this approach is that it removes the pressure of perfection. You don't have to radically transform your life overnight. You simply have to show up day after day and take that one small step. Some days you'll feel like doing more, and that's great. But on the days when you're struggling, just completing that microhabit is enough to keep the momentum going. As you progress, you'll develop a keen awareness of how these tiny actions ripple outward. That morning glass of water might lead to choosing healthier snacks throughout the day. The tidy workspace could spark a desire to declutter other areas of your life. Each microhabit has the potential to create a positive domino effect. But perhaps the most profound change will be in how you view yourself. With each day that you follow through on your commitments, no matter how small, you're building trust with yourself. You're proving that you are someone who follows through, someone capable of consistent action. This shift in self-perception is invaluable, fueling your confidence to tackle even bigger goals. So, embrace the power of the micro-habit. Let go of the need for overnight transformations and grand gestures. Instead, focus on the quiet revolution happening within you, one tiny action at a time. Your future self, healthier, more accomplished, more aligned with your deepest aspirations, is already thanking you for the seeds you're planting today. Remember, extraordinary success isn't built on occasional bursts of motivation. It's crafted in the mundane moments, the daily choices that seem inconsequential but compound over time. Your microhabits are the building blocks of the life you dream of living. Take that first step today. Choose your microhabit, anchor it to an existing routine, and commit to showing up for yourself. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and your microhabits are the surest way to cover that distance, one day at a time. Your future is waiting. It's built on the whispers of daily action, the quiet persistence of microhabits. Are you ready to answer the call?